Oh, like we're good. Mhm. Alright, so we go. What we got? Yeah, stuff shows it's online. Good, I think. Oh, oops. Alright, get my headset going. Testing. Okay, microphones, making thing. The text here. Ratchet. Oh, okay. Testing. Is it working? Got sound. Looks like it. Sound is good. Okay, let's see how this plays. So Clank just came
Have you
out
ever
with.
read anything about the dimensions getting like this in your studies?
Okay, this might be a problem. Um, okay, so Clank just came out with a new update that enabled ray tracing, and I'm sure it works
Gary's
better
monkeys would play extensive practical jokes on each other across
if
dimensions.
I.
But no, nothing like this.
All right, come on. Um, all right, so yeah, they enabled ray tracing, which is great. Um, but it may not be that great for streaming, especially when you're trying to write in windowed mode. Let's see. I think we need to go to graphics. Level of detail is fine. Um, Geometry, camera effects. Wait. Oh, there we go. Uh, yeah, very high. Yeah, it's not good. Maybe if I was running a 4090, which I'm not, it might have been okay, but uh,
Thanks for liking the stream. Writing is life.
let's turn off a little bit laggy. Okay. Ray trace shadows. I wonder if it'll just Um, I mean, we probably could do some ray tracing, but I'm just going to turn it off for now. I would need to. Yeah, hopefully, medium. You can do it. You can do it. There we go. Uh, uh, okay, this is disabled now, so I guess that's okay. Um, let's reset tabs. Okay. I'm. What the hell happened? Okay, so the update kind of screwed me up a little bit, I guess. Hmm. Back here. Windowed mode. VSync is off. Yeah, I don't think I'm actually doing upscaling. Um, graphics. Um, level detail. Depth of field. Tracing this off. But, okay, let's just try doing this. Um, dang. Options, okay. Wow. Thinking crazy. I can't play it like this, really. I don't know. The new update does not seem to be playing well with me right now.
Thanks for liking the stream, Monk Man.
Dang. This really sucks, guys. I just wanted to stream something before I went to bed. Come on.
Thanks for liking the stream, I heart Jesus.
This is crazy.
Thanks for liking the stream, Monk Man.
Oh. Yeah, this is, gee, what's my frame rate? Like 10? Come on.
Thanks for liking the stream, Spider.gt.
Okay, let's see. Let's go back to settings.
Thanks for the follow, spider.gt.
Thanks for the follow. Oh man. Okay, so I always run it windowed mode. Okay, display
GTag God
was.
says, let me guess, Ratchet and Clank?
Yeah, it's Ratchet and Clank. I've been playing it with no problem, but there was a new update that came out. They added ray tracing, which sounds cool and everything, but I turned off the ray tracing because with the update, I'm having serious performance problems.
GTag God says, I used to watch the movie all the time.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really cool game, really cute game. I love this game. Oh my God, what we got to play? Brotato? Oh shit! So I got the game Brotato. Brotato. I have not streamed it yet. I don't know. Apparently people like
GTag
it.
God says, I might know a way to fix the performance issue.
You do? I'm open to suggestions. Besides, like, turn off the game. uh, uh, Let me try bringing the preset to medium. I mean, if this doesn't work, then the problem is something
GTag
else.
God says it could be the memory.
Well,
GTag God says, are you on console?
no. I'm on my computer. I don't think it's a memory issue because I'm running the 3090 Ti, which has like 32 gig of
GTag God
graphics
says
memory.
PC?
Yeah, and then my PC is not your average kind of PC. I built it myself a couple years ago. It has 128 gig installed, so I don't think memory's the issue. Something is screwed up with the update because they updated the game to add ray tracing.
I have been spending too much time in the archives. I did not know the dimensional tearing had gotten this bad.
I mean, even setting everything down to medium, I mean, things are better, but it's still bad.
It's weird, all right. But once we grab those Dimensionator plans, we'll get everything back to normal.
GTag God says, are you far in the game?
No, I'm not really. I'm in the part where you have to stop the archive from walking, which I think is hilarious. Yeah, even that's moving very slowly. The smoke usually looks a lot better than that.
GTag God says, if you want to give it a try, you could reinstall the game.
Yeah, I mean that's one thing to try. Or reboot the PC. I mean, I did install. Okay, so there's a number of things I installed actually. There was a Windows update. There was a new NVIDIA graphics driver that came out, so I updated that. And there's a new. This is a new Clank game version, which includes they added ray tracing. So there's a number of things I could point to that's giving me problems, but I'm not sure which thing it is. I suspect it's the Clank game update with the ray tracing, but I did turn the ray tracing off. And I am running VC Face, but I've done it before with the previous version of Clank. It's
G-Tag
not a
God
problem.
says I know one thing that you could do.
What's that? Oh, this is crazy.
G-Tag God
I
says
must
you could
admit,
go
I
into
have
the
not looked
PC
at the
settings
Dimensionator
in.
blueprints in some time, but I know we will find them quickly in the archives.
Let me see.
G-Tag God says look for the
Me
update
too.
button.
The sooner we can save the day, the sooner Clank and I can get home.
The update button in.
G-Tag God says it will update the entire PC itself.
Go to the PC setting and. Well. I mean, so I installed updates already. Let me see. I can. Okay, let's see what's going on. Let's see. As far as Windows updates go, up to date with that. Let me look at the video experience as a GE experience thing. Video
G-Tag God
GeForce
says well
experience.
anyways I have a game suggestion.
You do? Sure, what game?
G-Tag God says Destiny 2.
Oh, that's an older game, actually. I used to. Was it Destiny 2 that I played?
Thanks
I
for the
used to.
follow is your man.
Um, thanks for the follow. Yeah, what's it? What Destiny did I? Actually, come to think of it, so I have Destiny at least. Um, and I played it on Xbox a lot. And then they did this thing where it was like, what did they do? They got rid of the servers or the infrastructure's already gone, and you had to like port everything over. Um, and I think I have. I'm looking at my phone right now. I have. Oh yeah, so I have the Destiny 2. Oh, I hate that. You run something and then it tells you there's a freaking update for it. Sign in with Bungie.net. Um, okay, so I have played Destiny 2 before. I just haven't played it in a long time. Um, Let me check my Steam library if I have it there. Um, do a search. Yes. Oh, do I have to run the Bungie? I even have that Bungie thing installed. No, I don't.
G-Tag God says do you have the Epic Games Launcher app?
Okay. Yeah, because it used to be Bungie or what I got here, Epic. No, I don't. I would have to install that. I probably have. I think I might have the game. I just have to install the launcher. Yeah, yeah, I could play some Destiny 2. Uh, I'll just have to get that going again. Boy, it's been a while since I played that
G-Tag
game.
God says yes indies.
Been a while since I played that game. It was a great game. I remember that. So so I played it a, quite a while ago. I mean,
G-Tag God says indubitably.
I played it before they had the whole. Okay, so this is probably really old, but they didn't have the light upgrade things when I first started playing it, and then later you got like these charge up with the light thing, and your weapons and everything got even more badass. And then like your max level went up. I think it was like 40, went up to 50. I don't know what the hell it is now. If you're like level 100, can you get up to level 100 or something? I'm sure you can tell me. But yeah, it's been a while. And I did actually at the time go through the complete uh the complete
G-Tag
game.
God says now it's like so hard to level up.
Oh yeah, I bet. Yeah, because they probably because
G-Tag
bef
God says there are only like 6 levels.
oh really? Oh, interesting. They might have must have changed that quite a bit then, because I remember. Um, so I remember
G-Tag
leveling
God
up,
says that's how hard it is.
and then I think they for a long time. I mean, there was just a lot of players that were running around max level all the time, right? And one thing I kind of liked about the game is you can do these coordinated missions on planets. I remember flying, picking your floating in orbit or something, and you pick a mission on the planet, and you waited for like a couple other players to join you, and then your ships like flew down. I remember that whole bit, but I mean, that was a number of years ago. Um, yeah, that was when Bungie. I started playing that game when it was new. That game was new, and that was when Bungie got tired of working on Halo, and they've said, okay, here, what are they called, 353 Studios or something. Here, have this game. Just take over the whole Halo thing. We're gonna do something different. And then Bungie came out with Destiny, right? Yeah, there's some gaming history for you there. And
G-Tag God says do you see something in the sky?
do I see something in the sky? Um,
G-Tag God says it's changing colors.
oh, is it? Uh, well, there's that roaming thing and the smoke. See, I have it on really low, I mean medium quality right now, so it's just not
G-Tag
working
God
right
says
now.
it's rapidly coming towards me.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm not sure what you're seeing then. But
G-Tag God says in real life.
oh, okay. You're being invaded by aliens.
G-Tag God says indeed.
Okay. Well, better run and hide. Don't let them beam you up to their ship. Oh boy.
G-Tag God says I'm dumb so I will be a test subject.
Okay. I need somebody to beam me up out of this game. It's just not working. Oh, shucks. Real bummer. Well, what are all you guys doing this evening? Anything special? It's nice. Here's the live studio. Doing some multi-streaming. I'm on TikTok. I'm also on Twitch and YouTube. Um, Introducing crowd control to the desktop app store. Make your streams even more interactive and exciting with the new crowd control app. Boy, I don't know. Uh, when I think of crowd control, I don't think of something that's exciting. You know what I mean? It's something Streamlabs is advertising to me. Yeah, apparently I saw a TikTok video earlier where he's saying the requirements changed to be able to stream on TikTok Live. It used to be you needed 1,000 followers, and now you need 3,000 followers to qualify. So that's interesting. I'm so the only thing I can think of as to why they would do that is increase the requirements. Is maybe TikTok is growing so fast and popular, and there's more people wanting to stream on it. They might not be able to grow the infrastructure fast enough. So uh, one way to slow down that growth and usage would be to increase the requirements. So I think that's what's going on with that. Um, yeah, it's just amazing how fast this stuff changes. Sometimes for the better, sometimes not so much. Like the Ratchet game, apparently. I don't know what I might do. I won't do it tonight. It's just too late. I just wanted to do a simple stream before I had to go to bed, but it's not going to happen. But I can talk for a little bit, I guess. But what I might have to do is just kind of like
Thanks for liking the stream, Garnic Tadosian.
maybe just reboot stuff and just try to run Ratchet Clank again and see if things improve. If that doesn't work, I might need to troubleshoot something. Sometimes what happens is that like the game developer release a game, it's like, oh, here's our new thing with ray tracing, and then a bunch of bad shit happens, and then you'll find like the next day or maybe 2 days later another update comes out where they fix the shit they released. So that would be cool if that happened too. That's how it goes. I do work at Microsoft. It was yesterday was my time to have to go and fix a bunch of shit. It's not gaming software, but it's for data centers. But you know, it was suddenly breaking all around the world, and I had to like, manager's like, do something about this, and so I like, you know, spent the morning doing what you call a hot fix. The hot fix. It's just a small change. The change. So this is how things work, right? The change took me 10 minutes to make. Okay, load up the code editor, make the changes. It wasn't even 10 minutes. Okay, it was like 3 minutes to make the change. Okay, and then I tested it locally on my computer. That took, maybe another 6 minutes, or something, 5, 6 minutes. So, totally it was 8 or 9, 10 minutes. I had this fix for everything to fix everything that people were having trouble with around the world. And then, some of you might be familiar with Git. We use Git too. You create a pull request, and get some reviewers and get the thing pulled in. And but the code I work on is like a piece of a bigger puzzle. So there's like another team. You say, hey, we have this thing to go out. So I had to communicate with another team, right? To say, hey, we got this special thing to go out, and got a good relationship with them. So everything's cool, and got some friendly people over there helping me out. Um, and they say, okay, this looks so. It's like, well, can we do this tomorrow? It's like, well, I think my manager wants it today. He seems pretty amped. And yeah, they got it, but it's a big machine. So it's like, okay, got the fix. It took like a whole maybe 40 minutes to build the whole thing in the cloud, and then you start the gears turning, and because it has to take this final built product and distribute it to all these places around the world, these different like regions, because this is a multi-region application, and that took hours and hours, and and so it was my fix was in the United States within like maybe a few hours, and then another few hours, and after that was in Europe, and then Asia. It's just for my 10-minute fix. It's just it's just crazy when you have to do shit like that. Um, but yeah, that was my day yesterday. Oh boy, I don't know. Might have bored some of you with that story. Uh, okay. No, game is kind of broken, so not much I can do right now. And it's about a quarter to 1 a.m. here in the Pacific Northwest, so probably just gonna have to hang it up for the night and maybe try again tomorrow. Probably what I'm gonna have to do. Um, Bummer. Let me look at this here. I really want to try the raid thing. To raid somebody's channel. Wow, that looked like it was a fun thing to do on Twitch. Um, but it doesn't really tell me a whole lot. I mean, I'll see notifications where some people join the channel. Uh, but I'm not sure how many are actually there. Cause I mean, it's kind of late. Um, I think it's so I see notifications of people quote joined unquote the channel over there. But at the bottom it says 0, so I don't know if some people just popped in and left. I don't know what's going on. I mean, there's certainly not any Ratchet and Clank happening here, unfortunately. So there's that. Because if you just joined, there's a new update. Well, there's a number of new updates that came out. One was an update for Ratchet and Clank that added ray tracing, but it seems to have kind of broken it on my computer. So it doesn't seem to matter what settings I do. The frame rate is horrible. Certainly not good to really play it, which was disappointing. Uh, so I'm just sitting here shaking my fist at the world, saying, "No, why did this have to happen?" You know. Uh, well, there was that one time where I was playing this game and it was funny. Oh, what was the name of that game? Anyways, it's kind of like an action hero type, and I was swinging on a line and went crashing through a window in the building. And right when I crashed through the window, the game exploded. Everybody suddenly saw a black screen. It's like, technical difficulties. I had to restart the game. This isn't that. It's just there was a huge performance problem for some reason, and I guess I'm gonna have to do some troubleshooting. Uh, Apparently, I had one viewer get taken by aliens while all this was happening. You know, it was a Wednesday.
Thanks for liking the stream, cat.
My cat. Yeah, I was playing. I was trying to play Ratchet and Clank, but there was an update to Ratchet and Clank that seems to
Thanks for
have
liking the stream, cat.
it has broke my performance. So I was kind of hoping to play some Ratchet and Clank before I had to turn in for bed, and not gonna happen. That's a real bummer. But thanks for joining. And there at the settings menu. Oh boy. I was also gonna do a little clip on what I do to stream. Uh, because it sounds like there's some new people out there who are trying to set up and very new to TikTok streaming, and they say, "Oh, I got my OBS set up," and I was like, "Well, I hate to break it to you, but OBS is not going to help you with Twitch for TikTok streaming." What do you mean? They won't give you a friggin' stream key. You have to use their app. So you have to use TikTok Live Studio if you're going to stream from your desktop to TikTok. You have to use their proprietary app. It works a lot like OBS, but there's some missing features. Like if you're watching on TikTok, you'll notice that my avatar there is in a gray box. Well, why is it in a gray box? Because they don't support transparent backgrounds. Now, if you watch me on Twitch, I don't have a gray box around me. You just see my avatar in front of the game, which is what it's supposed to look like. But TikTok Live Studio, they don't they didn't seem to bother putting in something to handle the background, the transparent background. So when I put my avatar on it, it has a gray box on it. So I don't know. I mean, I don't see an option for it. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. I don't know. I don't remember other TikTok streamers having gray boxes around their avatar, but they might be using something else. I don't know. Anyway, I think I don't see anything happening on YouTube or Twitch, so I'll just go ahead and shut those